Welcome viewers and dear learners. In this video, we are going to discuss the topic tense, its types. In our earlier videos, we have already discussed about two forms of tense, simple and continuous form. In this video, we are going to discuss about perfect tense, of course on the basis of structure and state of an action. Function of perfect tense is to show completeness of any action in its respective time. For example, this class wherein we are interacting, we are discussing on a certain topic. As soon as this video will be over, this action will be completed. After watching this video, you can declare about your action in perfect tense form. So I repeat it here, to show completeness of any action in its respective time. Respective time means if it is about present, then it is perfect but in present form. If it is about the past event, then it is past perfect tense. And if any action which is likely to be completed in a certain time period and afterwards you are going to declare it, so that can also be prepared in future perfect tense. Let us see three tense forms as one by one. The first is present perfect tense. You see, the structure of every tense form is normally considered from assertive sentences point of view. So it starts with subject. Here in perfect tense, we have to consider, or we have to put to have as an auxiliary to indicate perfect tense. Later on, any action verb, but it must be in past participle form. That's why we have written here V3. Afterwards, as usually, object and complement based or depending on the requirement of the sentence. One example is here, I have attended the session. You can declare this statement after the video is over. I have attended the session, wherein underlined words are have and attended. So have is a representative of auxiliary to have, and afterwards action verb attend, which is a basic form, it is converted into past participle form by adding ed, attend, attended and attended. So this way the structure is maintained and the given sentence you can declare it that it belongs to present perfect tense. Now here the choice is of have and has. Let me clear you, if your subject is he, she or it, will always get associated with has. I repeat it here, if your subject is third person singular number he, she, it or its respective common or proper noun, it will always get associated with has. For example, student has attended the session. Sanjay has attended the session. Sushma has attended the session. Likewise, please remember, any common noun or proper noun or pronoun like he, she and it always has as its form. Rest of all subjects will have. I have, we have, you have and they have. Let us switch over to the next point, that is past perfect tense. Almost alike, the structure is having subject, afterwards past form of auxiliary to have, that is had, afterwards as usually as a unique or significant feature of perfect tense, having action verb in third form or past participle form, and later on your object and complement depending on the demand or requirement of the sentence. Again, one example is here. Earlier it was I have attended the session. Here it is I had attended the session. The only change that you find here is in place of have or has, you have to put had. So had plus your action verb in past participle form is enough to declare that the given sentence is in past perfect tense. Dear students, as we particularly discussed about the choice of have and has in present perfect, in past perfect tense that is not a case. Only one form, that is had, which is common for all the subjects, whether it is singular, plural, first person, second person or third person. For example, he had attended the session, she had attended the session, it had attended the session, or even they had attended the session. In short, had is the only choice for all the subjects. That's why there is no chance of getting confused with the use of had. Now the last point, that is future perfect tense. See here, the structure as I have already written, subject plus shall oblique will. Afterwards representative of to have, only have is there. Later on again a significant feature, that is action verb in past participle form, and lastly your object plus complement depending as usually on the requirement or demand of the sentence. See here, shall and will, these are the representatives of modal auxiliaries indicating action in future. So after your subject either shall or will, as we know that shall is always associated with I and we, rest of all subjects you, he, she, it and lastly they carry will along with them. I repeat it here, only I and we require shall, rest of all subjects require will. Afterwards have, there is no choice of have or has like in present perfect, only have. I shall have, he will have, they will have. There is no choice of have or has, only have you need to put therein. Again your action verb in past participle form. So the sentence is I shall have attended the session, and here there are some examples like he, she or it will have attended the session. Dear students, let me clear you again that auxiliary to have has its three stages. First for present, second for past and third for future in the modified form. Actually, to have has its three forms, that is have, has and had. So have and has are used for present. As I have shown by mark that has is applied for he, she and it. Rest of all subjects carry have. In past there is no choice of other than had, so only had is written, and for future we have to add shall or will as a representative indicating the action in future along with the representative of perfect, that is have, shall have or will have. As I have marked here with an arrow that shall is always associated with I and we. I shall have, we shall have. Rest of all your subjects will have will have while preparing the sentences in future perfect tense. Dear students, I hope this video about perfect tense is thoroughly understood. In case you find some difficulties or you have some suggestions, please put them in your message box for me, so that while preparing another video I can welcome your suggestions for making the video more effective and more comprehensive for you. Please like this video, share it with your friends and relatives, and if you have forgotten to subscribe this channel, please subscribe it so that you can get more such videos for your reference. Thank you very much.